Alright, y'all. So in keeping with my theme from last night's Love and Hip Hop video about social responsibility, coupled with the conversation that I just had with a friend, I think it's fitting to close out Black History Month with this video. And I'm going to pose a question. Why is it that people pick fights with people in their industry that they do not even know, have not ever met, don't walk in the same circles with, and have never had any interactions with? Why do people do that? And, you know, I'm not trying to single anybody out, but I find this most common in the beauty business, particularly the hair business. So I'm going to use the hair business to illustrate my point, and then I'm going to drive it home with the meats and potatoes of my message. I find it so weird that so many hairstylists have so many opinions about other hairstylists that they've never met. Oh, child, that bitch can't do no hair. Child, she overpriced. Child, she make people hair fall out. Child, I had to correct 4 or 5 of her clients. Why are you doing that? Moreover, why are you doing it publicly? You know what I'm saying? Here's the reality of the situation. There's a market for everything. And when it comes to opinions, especially on art and services, it's just that, an opinion. You may not like it, but somebody out there do. If bitches going to her to get their hair done, apparently they like it. So you can't say the bitch can't do hair. She just don't do hair that you like, but somebody like it. Listen, it's a bitch out there in Lithonia that like a crooked ponytail with edges that won't lay down. Okay? There's a market for everything. And, you know, taking things a step further, we all know as adults, I told y'all this before, if you don't ever want anything to get repeated, the only person you better say it in front of is the lady in the lake. Because that's the only bitch that ain't gonna talk. Everybody best friend got a best friend. You see what I'm saying? So shit, it happens every day. You tell one person something, they tell their best friend who ain't gonna tell nobody. And then that best friend tell their best friend, and before you know it, word has traveled all around the place, and now your name caught up in some mess and confusion over some shit that did not have to be. If your salon, your studio, your service on this side of town, this person stuff on that side of town, you ain't never met this person before, shut your damn mouth. You don't have an opinion about this person. You should not publicly know it. And here's the meats and potato of my message. You can't talk about people that's doing better than you. There's no ifs, ands, buts, or room for interpretation anywhere in that message. I don't give 2 fucks what you think, what you gotta say, what you heard. You cannot talk bad about no bitch that's doing better than you. That's just basic human logic, because whatever the fuck that bitch doing, whether it's raggedy hair, raggedy lawn service, raggedy nails, raggedy blogging, raggedy car repairs, the bitch is winning. So obviously she got something that you don't. You know what I'm saying? And you need to learn whatever the fuck it is that bitch got. You know what I do with people who doing better than me? I befriend them bitches. Because it's something that bitch got that I need. Or it's something that bitch know that I need to learn. You ain't getting nowhere with this rah. And I'm sorry, and I hate this word. I think this word needs to be retired. Hater. But there's no other better term to use when you sit down and you have so much to say about someone who you never met, someone who's never done anything to you, and then someone who's in your same industry. It just makes you look like you're jealous and like a bona fide hater. Like, for me, because I personally don't like to live in a perpetual space of drama and he say, she say. When it comes to people who do what I do, I keep my damn mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? We all have opinions. And yes, there are people and things out there that I think are good and bad or dumb or stupid. But you know what? I just turned the channel. You know what I'm saying? I do not get on my platform and read and spray and throw jabs, because honestly and truthfully, no matter what industry you're in, if you're in any particular industry, it's niched and it's too small for you to be shitting where you lay. And going back to my main point about talking about people who doing better than you. Here's what I've learned from fucking with the rich white women. I'm not going to confront you. I'm not going to pull you to the side. If I've made it to where I've made it and I don't even know you, it probably means I don't need to know you. That's number one. But what I am going to do is leverage what I have, leverage my power to keep you out of my space in whatever spaces I'm in. Message. Very valuable lesson I learned. Pleasure. And the corresponding quote. I may not be able to get you in, but I can damn sure keep you out. You know, when you picking a line, any organization, you need the overwhelming majority of the people to vote for you in order for you to get in. You need one person with enough clout at that table to speak against you to keep you out. I may not be able to get you in, but I can damn sure keep you out. And it's just a very valuable lesson. How can you have something negative to say about somebody who's sitting at the table you trying to eat from? A lesson I learned the hard way in this life. Politics are ingrained in everything from going to the corner store to going to the boardroom. It's all about politics and relationship building. What do you honestly think is going to happen when word gets back to somebody who's sitting at the table you trying to eat from? When your name come up for consideration, do you honestly think that person is going to be like, oh yeah, they're cool. Oh yeah, bring them on board? Hell no. They're going to do everything in their power to make sure your ass don't occupy their space. Message. You know what I'm saying? So some people need to be a little more forward thinking, and I hope all of y'all out there receive that. You know what I'm saying? You cannot, listen, you ain't got to like people, but at a minimum, when your name come up for consideration for things, at a minimum, this is what you want people to say. Oh, I ain't heard nothing about her. I don't really know her. You, if they can't vouch for you, you want them to have no opinion of you versus a negative opinion. And if you don't say something about somebody that you do not even know, that person is left feeling like, nah, she gonna be messy, keep up confusion, and we don't want her around because she's messy. So again, the message for today is, you can't talk about people who doing better than you. It's pointless. You shouldn't talk about people who eating from the table you trying to sit at. And last but not least, remember this if you don't remember anything else. These people you talking about, they may not be able to get you in, but they can damn sure keep you out. Message. Talk to y'all later, girl.